How y'all doing out there? Again, Freddie Calls checking in. Hope everything going well with everybody. Uh, I guess I'm gonna entitle this video something into nothing. You know, everybody. I know, especially us church folks and where I come up, sin. You hear the word sin a whole lot, but in my mind, I've came to the point of thinking of sin in this way. It's also, yes, it is the transgression of the laws of God, but what it really does, in my eye, it takes something or to nothing. That's my definition. That's what sin to me. It takes something into nothing. People, have their mind or have the head on straight. Once they start letting their mind wander, and get careless with their thinking and wasteful and things like that, it gets them in trouble, or lustful thinking, to looking outside, like I say, looking out there in the world, and things get appealing to them and they want to try these things, maybe one while, they was something or somebody when they had the head on straight, when they were thinking about not being wasteful with what they get or their parents give them, just like in the story of the prodigal son, he asked his father, he wanted to get the portion that fell to him and everything, and his father then questioned him. No, he gave him everything. They say it took many days for him to gather everything that his father had left for him, and on with the story, he went out there and he wasted everything that his father had provided for him, or he got careless and wasteful with what he had. He was somebody, all up there. I'm sure in his time, he went out there and they say he wasted, on Riley's living. I'm sure parties and on people, on women, on some of everything. He got careless with his things or lust. The things he saw out there was appealing to him. And then, like I say, that's what I think of lust is careless when you let your thoughts and you get careless with what you have, A lot of people do that, have it, but get careless, just like somebody who worked the whole week, then all what they made for that week, then one day, like a Saturday or Sunday, they waste all their money. That's carelessness and being wasteful, That's what, and like I say on Monday morning, they bombing on somebody, they give them some money, gas money to go to work. So that's what I look at it, Once your mind, your thoughts get out of whack, and you get wasteful thinking, that's what, after a while, that's what I look at as sin. It takes you something or somebody, like I say, when you ain't you saving, you not being wasteful, you're somebody or something. A lot of people might say, you got your head on straight. You ain't out there, you going home at night. You putting stuff in the bank, you ain't wasting, you ain't quick to spend your money on that. They say you had your head on straight, but when your thoughts ain't getting right and you being wasteful and careless with your thoughts, pretty much your thought pattern, you know what I'm saying? That's when sin comes into play. And it'll take what you accumulating and it take you on down to nothing. Just like, like I say, the prodigal son, that story, in Luke, I think the 15th chapter, it talks about, after he got everything and he had wasted it, he became in want. I'm sure all those people that, I'm sure those people that they say the people wouldn't give him nothing, nobody gave to him. I'm sure some of the people that he probably paid, I got it, man. Don't worry about it, you ain't got to pay nothing. I'm sure he went to some of them people and they probably act like they ain't know him. So they probably didn't know him anyway. They just along for the ride. Because shoot, he paying, so I'm with it. So you don't want to get wasteless. Cause like I say, sin, it'll take you into nothing. He had to, like I say, he became in want, And they say he joined himself to the city, and that he had the lowest job feeding hogs, took him to the hog pen, And they're saying nobody gave to him. that's why you don't want to ever get to that point, you know, get wasteful, get your thoughts get out of whack. You get to being wasteful and careless, you know, what you're thinking, you know. And if you like that, it'll take you to nothing. I'm sure a lot of people in the scene, people in the lottery and all this other stuff, superstars, like I said, get all that money, but their mind, their thought pattern is wrong, and when they have all that money, you know, they are somebody pretty much like things it really don't make you anyway somebody, but you know, in our day decide when you got all this money and all this fame, you are somebody. But once all that's gone, you know what I'm saying, you to nothing. To most people, you know, you like a bomb. I guess I would say that word that'll fit that type of person, you know. But a good thing after all of that said and done, you may get careless and wasteful. But you know, I give you another three-letter word called son. You know, Jesus, he makes something out of nothing, you know. He'll make a difference in your life, like the young man in the end, you know, when he came to himself, he repented or changed the way he was thinking, you know. And when the father was waiting on him, you know, when he came, his father was waiting on him, you know, ready for him to come back. So anyway, man, I just wanted to just put that out there, man. Where I think of sin, like I said, sin it takes something into nothing. It makes it nothing or worthless if you practicing it. So in a nutshell, you know, that's why I witness, you know, keep your mind straight, you know, keep your thoughts straight. Don't be careless and wasteful, you know. Keep your mind on focus, keep your head straight, as the people used to say. Keep your mind right, you know. Stay focused, especially in this day and time. And if you this shade and darker, you really want to keep your mind straight, you know. It's hard, you know. You really looked at, you know, the low percentage, you know what I'm saying. So we got to keep our mind straight, you know. And other people too, other colors, other races, you gotta keep your mind right. Don't get wasteful with your thinking and careless to do something that's gonna take you down to nothing. So, but anyway, man, that was on my mind. I just wanna put that out there. You know, what I think of that sin, you know, it takes something to nothing. You know, you're something when you got your mind on straight, got your head on right, you know. You're not wasteful. You're not careless in what you're doing. You know, trying to make the do. You know. If you gotta keep your mind straight, man, you gonna make it. You know. But anyway, man, y'all, as always, be safe. And if you like what I'm saying, man, and you want share it to somebody, you know. If I'm saying something that making sense to you, share it to somebody who might need to hear it. You know. But anyway, man, y'all be safe, and I'll see y'all on the next go round. Peace out.